Guys on that list have that unique combination of power and finesse. I mean, a very physical presence with an equally soft touch.
Yeah, and you've got to have a mix of options if you're going to shoot a high percentage like these guys do. You've got to be able to establish good position, and then you've got to have a nice feel around the bucket with both hands.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. It's Oladipo on the wing, defended by Dunleavy, and the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line, trying to make it a three-point play.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Mario Chalmers, he's checked in for Butler.
Chance here to look at the numbers for Gordon. He's putting up 9 points a game, 9 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he's really been pulling his weight. He's had a hand in some big plays here recently.
Yeah, in every way, I think he's doing a much better job, and the numbers certainly support that.
Here's Rose, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
And Kevin, while we have a moment here, let's take a look at the Bulls and see where they ranked over the last month in the NBA stats. First in points off the break, 3rd in rebounding, and they also show up top 5 in block shots.
And the league leaders in fast break points. They're always fun to watch, maybe not so fun to defend. A lot of the times, they leave their opponents in the dust.
And he sinks the second.
Magic timeout.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy. Get into them on the perimeter. Posts. Rotate over and make your presence felt. Quit being so soft.
Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. You look at Chicago. They're holding on to second spot in the conference. A great season for them so far. And checking out Orlando. Just need to take it a game at a time.
And looking at Chicago, they have caught the entire league off guard. This was not a position anyone thought they'd be in at this stage of the season.
And the credit belongs to them for what they did and didn't do during the offseason. I mean, they had a vision, they set it out, and they've stayed true to it.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
For Chicago, they have made 5 of 8 of their free throw attempts.
And really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%.
And that's a little better than they did last year from the free throw line.
Here's Little General, defended by Chalmers. Here's Little General, and too long on the shot.
Well, that's a bad miss right there. I mean, you'd like to see him be a little more assertive when he has such good position.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball, in rhythm.
Rose goes in, and he gets the bucket. Rose has got 8.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on him.
You got it.
Poked away. Gasol with the steal. Rose against Payton. There's the pick for 3. Dunleavy. Good. Dunleavy's got 5 points now in the quarter.
As long as they keep spraying them from deep, we're going to have ourselves one exciting finish.
Yeah, it took them a while, but now they're starting to get into a flow from outside. And boy, is that time.
And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. The Magic have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight. First one falls for him. Orlando making some changes. Chandler's checked in, and it's Jennings in for Payton. And he makes both free throws. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Mirotic the screen. Rose dishes to Mirotic. And Vucevic pulls it down.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Chandler with a screen for Jennings. The offensive rebound. Vucevic with the bucket.
They have got to box out better than that. That putback's just another example of what a difference there's been between these two teams.
To the left side wing. Oladipo against Chalmers. Here's Mirotic. Offline with his three. Magic leading by 17. Pass to Little General. Shoots from the baseline. The shot's good on the assist by Jennings. 22 points for Freak.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Magic Dancers!
And Orlando making a change here. Augustine's checked in. And Chalmers kicks to Rose. Looking for Gasol. He gets it there. 17-foot shot on the way. And again, Chicago, no good.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. They're really pushing them around. Straight bully ball.
That's good.
He can be dangerous from outside. Sure, he didn't get one to go in the first, but we know he can get on the roll and knock them down.
Okay, time now for an injury report. And let's get an update now on Nikola Mirotic's injury. Doris, any news?
Hey, Kevin, I spoke with head athletic trainer for the Chicago Bulls. It doesn't seem like too drastic of an injury. If he misses a large number of games, you have to think it will have an effect on their chances of winning an NBA title this season. A tough break if that's how it turns out, guys.
All right, Doris, and hopefully everything works out for him.
You know, pro trainers have so much available to them at their disposal. If it's nothing serious, he'll be back.
Joakim Noah's checked in for Chicago. Dunleavy kicks to Chalmers. Dishes to Gasol. Here's Mirotic. Second shot opportunity. Good on the shot.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Magic.
And I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In that first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
Another thing they've done tonight well is share the ball. So many of their points have come off of good, crisp passes.
For Chicago, they have missed out on some chances at the line today. 0-6 of 11. That's good from Noah. Evan Fournier's checked in for Brandon Jennings. Portis, he's checked in for Chicago. Donald Sloan comes in for Dunleavy. So he gets them both. Magic leading by 16. And Augustine kicks to Chandler. Passes it to Little General. Fournier in the corner. Stolen by Chalmers. The pass to Portis. It's stolen by Vucevic. And now Orlando on the break. Here's Fournier. Down low, Little General, and he dunks it after the pick frees him up.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it, too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
Here's Portis. The jumper from the free throw line is good. Portis has got his first bucket in this one.
And a big height advantage right there.
You know, it's tough to bring a big man that far away from the goal. That might be a mismatch they're willing to live with.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
There's the three. Mirotic gets the bucket. Mirotic has got 10.
That's far too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
3 of their last 5 makes come from beyond the arc. The defense has to react quicker.
Orlando moving the ball around. Pass to Little General. The basket is good. The assist from Augustine. Augustine's got 4 assists now tonight. Bulls trail by 17. Chalmers pass to Sloan. Noah with a screen on Augustine. Pass to Portis. Rebounded by the Little General.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
And Sloan kicks to Mirotic. No good. Excellent D that time from Little General. To the middle. The shot's good from Fournier.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
And there's the 3-second violation. Let's bring out the 2K leaderboard to see the best up-tempo teams in the league. Number 1, the Bulls.
You really got to admire their conditioning. I mean, it takes a major commitment to play that fast-breaking style, and they are all in.
Gordon's checked in for the Magic. Shabazz Napier comes in for DJ Augustine. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for the Bulls. 1:24 left to play here in the third. Here's Little General, covered by Mirotic. The feed to Napier. Takes the 3.
They haven't had as much success here in the second half from the three-point line, but that hasn't kept them from staying on the lead. They've missed more three-pointers this half, but they're still in good shape.
The dish to Noah. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. He shot 3 of 5 from the line.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
You know, there's been some improvement in his free throw shooting this year. His percentage has taken a little jump compared to last season.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
How about Joakim Noah in this one? He has 8 points and some big-time defense with the 3 steals, too.
Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for the Magic. And a change for the Bulls. Derrick Rose is checked in for Donald Sloan. Passes to Little General. Unloads from 13. Mirotic grabs the miss. Mirotic has got his 6th rebound on the night. He kicks it to Rose. And the pass to Portis. Back to Rose. There's the triple. Good, and a nice assist from Noah. And 11 points for Rose.
And they clearly are just destroying this group right now from the three-point line.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. I mean, they are fully stretched out trying to stop the three-point shot and still haven't been able to do it.
And Orlando making a change here. Payton's checked in. Bulls trail by 18. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Rose. It's hauled in by Gordon. Last game for the Bulls, they picked up the W against Minnesota.
And in that game, guys, I mean, the beneficiary of what was some very lackluster defense being played against them.
Agreed, guys. It was really quite shocking and disappointing how many free runs to the hoop they got.
And finished off by Noah.
Make it 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right, Kevin?
Yeah, that's right. You got it. And he was ultra safe with that dunk.
No reason not to be.
And guys, as he should be. Remove all doubt on that attack.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Magic lead by 18. 2K Sports, back in a moment from the Amway Center. Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. Here is Rose. The backcourt is Payton and Oladipo. Little general out there with Gordon, and it's Fournier in at the small forward spot. That's who's out there for Orlando. Rose kicks to Gasol. Just 5 on the clock.
That's a walk.
Left side, Butler. It's stolen by Oladipo. Fast break. Here come the Magic. The shot's good from Fournier. Fournier's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Magic. Outside, Rose. Good-looking screen by Gasol. Rose dishes to Gasol. Stolen by Gordon. Fast break. Here come the Magic. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. We'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Boy, this defense is getting eaten up on the inside, guys, giving up far too many free runs to the rim.
And they haven't been able to return the favor with their offense in the paint because that has not been up to par.
Vucevic checked in for Evan Fournier. Noah the screen. Rose kicks to Dunleavy. Pulls up on the wing, and he hits the jumper for 2. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play.
You got it. Let's get
Payton with the ball,
inside.
and Rose picks him up defensively. Down low, Little General, and the layup's good off the glass. Little General's got 32 points in the game.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Noah kicks to Rose. He feeds it to Gasol. The jump hook, and it's Chicago scoring again.
You know, he's got a lot of inches on the defender in that matchup, and he can just shoot right over the top of him without worrying about being bothered.
No good from Little General. Bulls trail by 21. And Butler, here we go. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It's going to be on Victor Oladipo.
Some good numbers for Butler. 16 points, and he's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of 3-pointers.
And you know what? The defenders have that in the back of their minds now. They'll be on him a little tighter.
Brandon Jennings, he's checked in for Payton. And the Bulls making a change also. Mario Chalmers, he's checked in for Derrick Rose. And so Butler nails both of them. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Jennings against Chalmers. It's back to Jennings. Gordon with the screen for Jennings. To the inside. Here's Little General. The shot is off. Great defense that time from Noah. Bulls trail by 19. Chalmers with it. Now guarded by Vucevic. Chalmers pass to Noah. Good, and it's Chalmers with the assist that time.
Mario Chalmers.
Chalmers has got 3 assists in the game.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. He used that pick to get in close. That's now 22 points for Vucevic.
And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
And Chalmers gets to Gasol. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
You got it.
Poked loose.
Ball inside.
Butler with the steal. Vucevic with the block. They recover it.
What are you doing? Stay down. Stay down.
That's his second personal foul. At the line for the Magic, Jimmy Butler.
And the first one at the line is good. Both good from the line that time. Orlando leading by 15.
You got it. Let's get the ball
Pass to
inside.
Little General. Orlando moving the ball around. Jennings passes to Little General. Chicago grabs the miss. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Chalmers dishes to Dunleavy. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. Dunleavy's got 9 points here in the second half.
He's flipped the script here in this half, shooting a much higher percentage from the field.
Here's Vucevic. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
No hesitation. When he saw the space the D was giving him, that's 2.
Noah with a screen on Jennings. And Chalmers kicks it to Noah. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
For Orlando, they've gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. To the paint. Kicks it out to Jennings. Vucevic. The shot's good. Jennings making the play. And that's now 26 points for Vucevic.
Just carrying the load right now offensively, guys. He is not wasting any chances.
From where I sit, Greg, it's a simple deduction. They want things to be easy on themselves here late. Make sure he has the ball. Now, they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
And that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to make shots. Yeah, how about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Yeah, we call that playing through the whistle. You know, he didn't give up on it when he heard the whistle. He kept his focus, his concentration, and he found a way to get the shot up and down. This is where their depth becomes such an asset, Kevin. He's gone for the remainder of the game, but fortunately, they're able to field a very capable replacement. They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
Vucevic setting the pick for Jennings. Feeds to Vucevic. Lets it go from 14. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Vucevic has got 28 points for the game.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
Rose against Jennings. Dunleavy kicks to Gasol. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Gordon's got 6 rebounds in the game.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far. Great job to hit his teammate on that move, Kevin.
Kicks it to Dunleavy. He dishes it to Gasol. Puts it up from 15. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Well, they found the touch here in the second half from the field. And everything else we talk about, folks, rebounding, defense, all of that, this game is still about making shots. You got to put the ball in the basket. That's the bottom line. And they found a way to do it here in the second half.
Offensive rebound. They had a number of cracks at it, but came away empty-handed. Here's Mirotic. Here's Chalmers. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
Boy, they're doing a nice job, a really good job of getting second chances here. And that's a great way to cut into that lead. I mean, nothing is more demoralizing to a defense than putbacks.
Dishes it to Gasol. Dunleavy kicks to Mirotic. Fires the 3. Up it goes, and the Magic lead is cut to just 11 points in the basket from Dunleavy.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him. Crafty pass work there, getting it down low for the easy deuce.
It's this simple, guys.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
No rings.
Well, Kevin, I was able to listen in on what the head coach of the Chicago Bulls was going over in his huddle. He was emphatic. We're not getting it done, fellas. We've simply got to step up, get engaged, and try to battle back. Guys, we'll see if the pep talk gets them going.
Elfrid Payton, he's checked in for Orlando. It's Oladipo on the wing. Picked by Vucevic. Here's Little General. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
And a sturdy screen set for him that time, and he doesn't fool around, just straight to the rim for the finish.
No way for his man to get around that one, that's for sure.
No chance, Kevin. I mean, the screen was in the right spot. His feet were set. He would have had to go straight through him, and that's not legal.
Yeah, it's been about the rebounding. Really, that's the dividing line in this game.
Yep, and they've simply shown more aggressiveness, guys. More desire to secure the ball.
Here's the screen. Out to the right wing. Again, the Magic score. Bulls trail by 17. Rose kicks to Mirotic. Looking to end his cold spell. It's hauled in by Gordon. Gordon's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
Got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Payton drives in, inside, 14 feet away. Gordon kicks to Vucevic, over Dunleavy, and Vucevic with the basket on the assist by Gordon. And that's now 30 points for Vucevic. The Bulls shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. Oladipo against Chalmers. 1:19 left in the fourth quarter. Noah, the pass to Dunleavy. And the shot is good.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Orlando.
They really had it going, Clark. Their offense propelled them.
Yeah, in this case, it was the higher shooting percentage that made the difference.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And they're able to even the score of this series at a game apiece. Still, 2 more to go in the season series.
Hard to say now how the final 2 games between them will play out, Greg, but one thing's certain. I mean, they're going to go at each other. This has become a very intense matchup.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Little Gentleman. You can set a tone with defense, and that's exactly what he did with how he protected the rim.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Rose, no good. And so the Magic can now just hold on to the ball. Passes it to Little General. And there's the feed to Vucevic. Now Payton. And there's the pass to Little General. And that one is hammered home.
And they feel good about this win tonight, guys, defending their home court.
I agree. Job well done. They gave these fans exactly what they wanted.
And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and Clark the other just searching for answers that they could never.
Well, the outcome of this one never really in doubt tonight. Would you say that this is one of the better performances by this team this year?
As of now, I'd say yeah. But I know in a few weeks that won't be the case because we'll probably be setting records by beating teams by like 100 points or something. And you know I'll be leading the way on that one.
You simply can't get enough of you.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. Without further ado, let's present to you our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. He had just an outstanding fourth quarter performance. He really had the fire lit under him, and down the stretch, really having a huge impact on the outcome of this game.
What a special night for him offensively. Anytime you can get a player who's scoring up in the 40s, you know he was feeling it. And once he got rolling, his teammates were getting him the ball and just getting out his way.
That was Freak turning up the volume right there, baby, all the way up to 11. And the stereo only goes to 10, Ernie, but we're at 11 right now. The man himself may be quiet, but his performance spoke very loudly.
And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a good night, everybody.
reason you had such a hard time taking care of the ball tonight?
There's no excuse. I just got to be more deliberate with the choices I make. You get careless with the ball in this league, and teams will make you pay. And that's on me.
It was a great win for the team tonight. What can you take out of such a positive overall performance?
I knew the team was capable of a performance like this. I was feeling it tonight even before the game, telling guys in the locker room that this game was ours. Now I just got to keep them hungry. Not let them forget how dominant we could be. Huge win tonight. Huge win.
Following the team recently, it's been clear you're spending a lot of time in the practice gym. Any particular reason for that?
I mean, the dots are right there for you to connect, but I guess you're gonna make me do it for you. Lots of time in the practice gym means I ain't satisfied with my game. You can earn a lot of rewards by just putting in time. That's one of the first things I learned in the NBA. So I'm putting in time. But hopefully, you're noticing the results in my game.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
With the Diesel and the Jet, this is Ernie Johnson. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. American Airlines Arena the place, and the Miami Heat will be on their home floor as they go up against the Orlando Magic. Well, for Orlando, the wheels have started to come off for them recently. Clearly a mid-season swoon taking place. We'll see if they can start to shake out of it tonight. And at the All-Star break, a chance for players to heal and recuperate. And Kenny, let's talk about injuries. A part of the game, but some manage to stay healthy. Is it all just luck?
Well, some of it's luck, but a lot of it's preparation. If you prepare your body for the rigors of the NBA season, you're going to reduce the risk and you become more durable, and the quality teams have that. But really, one of the most valuable things a player can bring to the table is health.
You know, the saying goes, the best ability is
Nighttime always fun here in Miami as we see an overview of the city. It's an Eastern Conference battle at the American Airlines Arena here in Miami, Florida, as the Heat look to work the home court advantage. Great to have you with us, everybody, live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony.
Ready to go?
And, of course, Trevor Booker is proudly wearing the Miami Heat colors for the first time.
You know, that trade that you mentioned isn't making front-page news, but sometimes the best trades are the quiet ones. But I really believe this is going to pay dividends for this team in the future.
Yeah, you don't always have to make the huge splash to make the biggest impact. A lot of times when you can just fill voids and find the right role players, that can be equally as important.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. And so in the game for the Magic, the backcourt is Peyton and Oladipo. Gordon and Vucevic together in the post, and it's Little General in at the three. And it's the Magic with the ball, following the miss by Chris Bosh. The shot's good from Little General.
I like the way they're working the ball inside because when you do that, you get higher percentage shots, and typically good things happen.
Dragic kicks to Whiteside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Whiteside's got his second basket of the game.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Little General can't get it to go. Nice D from Dang. He'd have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Outside Dragic. Back to Bosch. Dang with it. Now defended by Oladipo. 5 to shoot. Here's Wade. Rebounded by Vucevic.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
It's stolen by Dragic. On the wing, Dwayne Wade. The fadeaway, and all around the rim that time before dropping in. Wade's got his first bucket of the night. Down low. The shot's good from Little General.
That was a nice finish to an excellent possession.
The Heat have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Offensive rebound. Right side. Great D that time from Vucevic.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
No good from Little General. Well, it was Miami winning their last game against the Atlanta Hawks.
And if you look at the numbers, guys, I mean, what jumps out at you is the balance they had offensively.
Very satisfying road win because you're right. There was tremendous balance displayed. I mean, the crowd was basically stunned at how they were able to dismantle that defense. The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
Well, I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
To the inside. No good. Now the Heat take it the other way. Their last meeting was in Orlando, where they were unable to fight off the Magic.
Yeah, and what a gut-wrencher it was for them last time they met. Ended up on the losing side in that one.
And, Greg, typically there's one statistic that jumps out at you when you're looking at what decided the game. And in that one, it was all about the rebounding battle.
The basket counts, and one will go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
And Miami has possession. The Magic getting the bucket. Lets it go from deep. Bosch grabs the miss. Miami leading by 3. Right now we're going to go to Doris Burke, who spoke with head coach Eric Spoelstra. What'd you find out, Doris?
For them to be successful, Kevin, he said they have to act like, and I quote, a swarm of angry bees every time the ball gets in the post. If they don't collapse on their post threats, he knows they're in for a long game. Guys?
Thank you, Doris. Here's Gordon. Hassan Whiteside made his last basket.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
For Miami, they've gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. To the inside. And there's Dwayne Wade on the assist by Whiteside. That's 7 points for Wade. The Magic trail by 5. Oladipo outside. Here's Little General. He's covered by Deng. Outside Gordon. Feeds to Oladipo. Orlando moving the ball around. No good from Little General. The Heat have gone 8 of 12 on field goal attempts so far. Whiteside kicks to Wade. Out to the right wing. And stolen by Gordon. Dragic against Payton. Vucevic to the pass to Little General. To the middle. It's tipped. Stolen by Wade. And dang, here we go. The wide open look here for Bosch. And it's Miami with another.
Everything going according to the script for them offensively so far.
Clark, shots be falling. That's for sure. They're scoring with a tremendous amount of confidence.
You went straight playground old school there, partner.
Give it up for your Heat
And let's check out a group of shooting guards that have been doing some dirty work inside lately, averaging the most rebounds per game over the last 10 games. In the third spot, Dwayne Wade.
And these are sort of your do-it-all guys. I mean, even if rebounding isn't necessarily a priority for shooting guards, it's still something that helps your team get wins.
Absolutely. When your two guard can squeeze the orange like that, as each of these players on that list can, it can be a major X factor for you.
Dragic against Jennings. It's Dragic with the drive. 5 to shoot. No good from Lee. The Magic trail by 7. Fournier passes to Little General. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Take a look at what Little General's been doing. He's already up to 8 points and the 1 steal. More than half their points have come from him alone.
It's been a one-man show. He has carried them offensively.
And the Magic making a change here. Chandler's checked in. He hits the second from the line. Miami leading by 6. Dragic kicks to Lee. Inside. There's Winslow. Tries again.
And a chance here to check out some stats on Justice Winslow. How last month turned out for him, averaging 9 points per game, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. And guys, no question, he's a guy with some talent. But honestly, even he'd like to see those numbers improve.
And all indications are that he's been working hard on his game. It just hasn't shown up in the box score yet.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. And it's the Magic with the ball, trailing here by 8. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
They just weren't challenged. I mean, nearly as much as they should have been in that game, at least when they had the ball.
Yeah, it was a mismatch. I mean, the defense from the start was on its heels practically the entire game.
No good from Lee.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
On the wing, Chandler. To the middle, deflects the pass. Back to Vucevic, 6 to shoot. Passes it to Little Jimmy. Uses both hands to slam it down.
And really nothing like a good old-fashioned throwdown to get a team going.
And Greg, they do need to get going. They wouldn't mind, shaving a couple more points off that lead right away.
Well, if the defense keeps giving up easy baskets like that, it won't be a lead for long.
There's Winslow after the Magic pick up 2. That is good.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and, Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
And now we have a chance to check out Freak here. What a run he's been on over the past few weeks. First in scoring, 18th in blocks, and he's among the top 20 free throw shooters in the league. Doesn't waste many opportunities at the line.
And I tell you what, his scoring abilities are almost otherworldly. I mean, no one's been able to slow him down or even come close.
And Stoudemire slams it in.
And just another example, Kevin, of how they built this lead, just outworking.
Greg, that was definitely an effort play right there. You talk about that all the time, fighting to get proper position, then slamming home the putback.
Yep, and if they can maintain this energy level, their lead will be safe.
So it's Miami now, following the bucket by Orlando. Dragic against Jennings. Outside Dragic. Back to Lee. 14 feet away. That's in, coming off an assist from Dragic. And the Heat lead by 8.
Not much defense to speak of yet here, guys.
Nope. It's been all offense, fellas, all the time here early.
Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. Taking a look at Miami. Right now they're locked into 3rd place in the conference, looking to get a high seed for the playoffs. And of course Orlando. They have a lot of ground to make up.
And seeing where the Magic are, there were fears they'd be one of the NBA's doormats this season. Those fears have turned out to be well-founded.
And, I don't think they need to wait for the offseason to start making some changes. I think they can start the rebuilding process right now.
The Heat leading by 6. 1:10 left here in the first quarter. Lee, a screen on Jennings. Dragic dishes to Stoudemire. To the paint. There's Winslow. And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant 1 there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on it.
Greg, I agree. He'd better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. And so he hits both. And 1:01 left to play in the first quarter. Up top, Dragic. Teardrop shot. Winslow wide open. He fires. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
You couldn't have dreamed of a much better start here than they've had today.
I think the offensive game plan they came in with was right on point. It's worked perfectly, and the lead they already have is proof in the pudding.
Now here's Richardson looking for his first basket still in this one. Lee sets a screen for Dragic. Inside, unloads from 9. There's David Lee on the assist by Dragic. And it's a 12-point Miami lead.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Yeah, you've got to turn up the dial on the intensity at the defensive end if you're them. I mean, it's still early, but I agree with you.
1 second left, and no good trying to get that one. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Miami ahead. They lead by 12. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And before the game, we heard from Chris Bosh. While they're taking it one game at a time, he definitely... Chris Bosh has become one of the wise old men of the NBA with his long and very successful career. Clark, there's a lot to be said for knowing what's coming and knowing how to handle it.
Well, he is indeed one of the elder statesmen of the league with his 2 rings and a dozen-plus years, but he's also a very smart player to begin with, high IQ. Combine those 2 things, and you sometimes get 21 and 7, like Bosh is still delivering for Miami.
And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And quite a position here for the Heat to be in. What do you guys think?
Really active hands early on here as they're able to acquire.
Oh! Grown man's power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of it.
Clark, that could be a catalyst for him.
I think you're right.
And when we've seen those kinds of plays get them fired up in the past.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia. Ball stolen. Top of the key. And it's Deng with the rebound.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those balls.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions that definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum. And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
The pass to Little General. In the corner, it's Gordon. Orlando moving the ball around. No good from Little General. The Heat leading by 10. Pass to Wade. Shot from 16. And the foul called on Hassan Whiteside. That is his first foul of the game. Victor Oladipo. The Magic have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Chandler outside. The feed to Napier. Pass to Little General. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It goes on Justice Winslow.
How about the concentration? He gets hit but stays with the play and gets the finish.
Innovation and improvisation right there, Greg. Finding a way to get that shot to fall after taking the contact.
And let's take this opportunity to show you the shooting guards with the highest percentage from the floor over the last month. In the third spot, Dwayne Wade.
You know, just ask this group. Sometimes when you're hot, you're hot. And it's a comforting feeling for a coach to know you've got one of those guys roaming on the perimeter.
And not only can they light it up from the perimeter, Greg, but they get their buckets getting to the rim as well. I mean, aggressive moves to the basket are always going to help your shooting percentage. You got to get some easy ones to shoot a high percentage.
To the paint, over to the left wing. Chandler with the screen on Wade. Little General pops loose off the pick and hammers it home.
And guys, that's one of the more basic plays in anybody's playbook, but not to mention also truly one of the best.
And Greg, the pick frees him up, and Clark, the dunk, caps it off.
Well, you know, for me, guys, it's all about positioning and anticipation on those screen plays, and they got it right there.
Chandler outside. Here's Napier. Wade is covering. Little General the pass to Jennings. Buries the long-range jumper.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
Inside 2 minutes.
Here's Wade. Takes a big height bounce and goes in. Wade's got 13.
Boy, I love to see D. Wade shoot the ball.
Here's Gordon. That falls. Great assist by Brandon Jennings.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gordon. Orlando on D. It's a 13-point game. Knocked away. Jennings with the steal. A minute 20 left now here in the second. The shot's good from Little General.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
The Heat leading by 10. Dragic kicks to Lee. Wade right side. Here's Stoudemire. Oh, he's going to get hit with his second flagrant foul of the day, and that's the limit. He's out of the game and on his way to the locker room.
I can't believe he wouldn't exercise more control. I mean, knowing he already had one flagrant foul, you can't be that reckless when you're on thin ice like he was.
Greg, after his first flagrant, you knew the officials were going to have their eyes on him the rest of the way, and now he'll be making the lonely walk, the walk of shame, back to the locker room. Vucevic, he's checked in for Little General. The Heat have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5. And so that's the end of the first half. Heat lead by...
Well, through the first 2 quarters at least, turnovers have been a big issue. What are they doing that is causing you so much trouble offensively?
Well, it's been a high-pressure game, both in transition and in half-court sets. We'll fix it, though. We just need to play a little more steady and make our passes a little more care.
Slow and steady wins the race, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris, and we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime. And welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. More action in store as the players get ready to go, having a nice break to get hydrated with Gatorade. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
And he
generally checked in for Orlando. The Heat leading by 13 on the court for Orlando. Gordon and Vucevic together in the post. The backcourt is Payton and Oladipo. And it's Little General in at the 3 slot. Over to the left wing.
Get the ball inside.
He dishes it to Gordon. A baseline J. No good. Dragic with some nice D.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
They get a hand on it, and Elfrid Payton with the foul. That's his first foul. The Magic making a switch here. Fournier is checked in.
Evan Fournier.
Miami making a change here. Richardson's checked in. Orlando also making some changes. Little General, he's checked in for Oladipo. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Elfrid Payton. Vucevic the pass to Little General. The 11-footer. Another miss by Orlando.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
The 3 from Bosch.
What are you doing?
And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
General's checked in for Aaron Gordon. The Heat leading by 13. Dragic kicks to Bosch. Right side a screen. Now the dish to Dragic. Left side Bosch. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Bosch has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Don't take your eyes off of him because he can make plays from multiple spots on the floor. Put the isolated cam on him. Back to Chandler. Picked by Vucevic.
Little General the pass to Fournier. Shot clock at 6. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call.
Yeah, foolish play. He's got to be thinking out there.
Which he clearly wasn't on that play. Or maybe he was thinking just about something other than basketball.
Well, speaking of thinking, back home, guys, we call that a good old-fashioned brain freeze.
Stoudemire's checked in for Miami. Little General, he's checked in for Orlando. Dragic dishes to Richardson. Vucevic against Stoudemire. Bosch the screen. Stoudemire kicks to Dragic. Bosch passes to Stoudemire. It's stolen by Vucevic. An even 3-on-3 break. Here's Jennings. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It goes on Justice Winslow. Gordon's checked in for the Magic. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Heat.
From mid-range, it's been a very nice game.
Dwayne Wade's checked in for Winslow. Little General, he's checked in for Orlando. To the inside, Wade.
What are you doing? Nice numbers from D. Wade. 13 points and a huge helping of assists as well.
No doubt about it. He's the conductor, the band leader, Clark, in this offense.
And so here is Miami. Next up on the docket, the Bucks following this one. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. Kicks to Richardson. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
The Magic trail by 19. Jennings kicks to Fournier. Here's Little General. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. He shot well from the line tonight, going 4 for 5.
And you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
As a matter of fact, a lot of his points came from the stripe. He was feeling it.
Both free throws good from Little General.
Boy, a perfect half at the free throw line for him. That'll help their comeback effort for real.
And Clark, those free throws need to continue if they're going to get back in this game.
Stoudemire, the screen. Dragic kicks to Wade. It's blocked.
Move it! Move it!
Here's Little General. 27 points for him. Fournier in the corner. To the middle. Here's Little General, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam. You're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a 3-point play chance right here. 1 free throw coming. And then for Miami, Lee comes in for Chris Bosh. And it's Dang in for Goran Dragic. Then for the Magic, Little General, he's checked in for Fournier. Oladipo comes in for Shabazz Napier. And it's Payton in for Brandon Jennings. Here's Stoudemire. Vucevic with the block.
Move it! Move it!
It's Oladipo on the wing. He's covered by Dang. And Wade sends it back. On the wing, Dang. Lots of room. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade. Wade's got his 8th assist here tonight. Can't get it to go. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been... Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. Heat making a change here. Bosh is checked in. The big men are Bosh and Whiteside. D-Wade out there with Winslow. And it's Dang in at the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Wade outside. Whiteside sets the pick for Wade. Inside. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Fournier's checked in for Little General. That's a change for the Magic. Little General, he's checked in for Evan Fournier. Dishes to Bosh. Good ball movement here by the Heat. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
Make it 10 of their last 12 points coming off assists.
You have to love the ball movement.
C.J. Watson, he's checked in for the Magic. Samuel Dalembert, he's checked in for the Heat. Archie Goodwin comes in for Luol Deng.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That's good from Winslow. The Magic have gone a dismal 0 for 5 to get the fourth quarter underway. Feeds it to Augustine. He kicks to Dedmon. Heat with some changes. Stoudemire's checked in for Dalembert, and it's Dang in for Archie Goodwin. Then for the Magic, Chandler's checked in, and it's Little General in for C.J. Watson. Bosch dishes to Stoudemire. Bosch, the screen. Stoudemire, the pass to Wade. Off the pick. Clock at 6. Here's Winslow. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Dedmon passes it to Little General.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And he makes the first. Richardson, he's checked in for the Heat. No good on the second free throw.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. They're really pushing them around. Straight bully ball.
Orlando's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. It's stolen by Wade. And here we go. Fast break. Wade's got it. Richardson, no luck.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Stolen by Bosch. Dang with it. Now Chandler defending. Bosch, he's open. Bosch can't get that one to fall. And Clark, they've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, I think so. Too cool. I mean, just not forceful enough, not alert or aggressive enough, and sometimes trying to do too much with the basketball.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that. I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feel.
Dedmon kicks to Augustine. Chandler is screen. Here's Little General, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
And, you know, that's an example of how many plays we have in a game for which there's no stat. A monster dunk coming off just a terrific pick play.
Greg, you're right. It really did work to perfection. Gave him all the room he needed for the flush.
Boy, that's a sound physical play. I mean, can't be afraid to put a shoulder into somebody every once in a while. It's a contact sport, folks.
David Lee's checked in for Chris Bosh. And for Orlando, they've gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. Little General, the shot misses. Now the Heat take it the other way. Passes it to Winslow. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
The Magic shooting in this game, 45%. To the inside, to the wing on the left. Napier passes to Little General. The shot by Chandler, wide open. Bangs home the trifecta. Chandler's got 5 points now in the quarter. Miami's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Now here's Winslow. He's guarded closely. He feeds it to Wade. Stoudemire with a screen on Augustine. And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession.
And you know what?
And then for Miami, Whiteside's checked in for Richardson. And it's Stoudemire in for Goodwin. Little General, he's checked in for the Magic. Winslow kicks to Whiteside. And the pass to Lee. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Bosch from past the arc. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Orlando moving the ball around. Here's Little General. He's covered by Bosch. Another miss by Orlando.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the boards.
You know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game.
To the left wing. From the left block, he sends it through. Bosch has got 4 points this quarter.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Heat.
Agreed, Steve, and as one-sided as it gets today. You know, Clark, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
You're right, Kevin. It's hard to think of anything that didn't go right for them. I mean, game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was spot on.
And with this win, they'll end up notching another victory for this year's campaign, win number 33.
And in the final game of the season series between these two teams, they did everything out there they needed to do to close out with a winning record of 3-1 against the Magic.
And as usual, great numbers and a dominant display for Wade. He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
Right side, Lee. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
Yeah, they were clicking in every way. I mean, all cylinders go. No question about that. And once they pulled away, they didn't let up.
Chris, tell us
the 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Let's quickly move forward now to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Dwayne Wade. He had a double-double. It made a huge difference. And that brings us to the end of our broadcast.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Ernie Johnson joined by Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Thanks for tuning in. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the New Orleans Pelicans up against the Orlando Magic at Amway Center. Well, for Orlando, they're in a little bit of a skid now. There's no other way to put it. Whatever momentum they may have had early in the season has gone away here as we've reached the midway point. And with a few moments here, we've seen a lot of coaching turnover. When you played, Shaq, what did you like in a coach, and what set the good ones apart?
Well, my coach had to be a triple OC. He had to be over calm, over cool, over collective. Especially with all the media whirlwind in L.A., Phil Jackson is that guy. He kept things cool and collected in the locker room. He was a triple OC.
Triple OC, almost like a triple OG. But I'll tell you, great coaches have great relationships with their players. And those relationships go far beyond basketball. Most great coaches would talk to you 20% basketball, 80%.
Yo, Freak was good. You were distracted, man. Everything all right?
Yeah, just got a few things going on off the court.
Yeah, I heard. Word gets around. Gotta put that stuff aside and be ready to play each night, though.
Yeah, I know. I'll be ready.
Hey, even though we're about to teach you guys a lesson, I'm here if you need me.
Yeah, well, I appreciate it. And we'll be the ones teaching the lesson tonight, so I hope you're ready.
It's your dreams, Freak.
Hello and thanks for joining us, 2K Sports fans, for another exciting presentation of NBA basketball. Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. Some confidence here for the New Orleans Pelicans with the win in their last matchup against Orlando.
And if you look at the box score from that game, guys, the first thing you'll notice is how many turnovers they force.
And one thing the box score doesn't show us is how many points came as a direct result of those turnovers. But I think it was a huge factor.
All right, let's set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. So for New Orleans right now, Gordon the off guard with Evans at the 3. Then it's Norris Cole. Then it's Anthony Davis.
I like that, getting their offense started with a high-quality look down low.
Yeah, high percentage shot, and the more points you can get inside, I think the better off they'll be as the game progresses.
Now here's Evans. Kicks to Cole. Shot clock at 5. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Oladipo dishes to Gordon. Back to Payton. Cole with the rebound. Magic on defense. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
And talk about a team that just never seemed to get into a rhythm offensively. It was just an ugly game to watch.
Yeah, that's an understatement. I mean, they didn't appear to have any kind of cohesiveness in terms of game plan. And they never figured out how to attack the defense in that one.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
I briefly spoke with Jason Kidd. He said that if they wanted to double their wins against them, they'll have to be just as sharp as they were in their first meeting, saying, we can't get sloppy now and expect to win. We have to be just as judicious with what shots we take as we were the first time around. We'll see if they can replicate that, guys.
And Doris, appreciate the report. We'll get to see early on here how coaches' focus on their shot selection comes to fruition, guys.
And if they heed their coaches' words and really commit to finding the best shot possible each time down, I think they'll be fine.
Teamwork is the secret here. I mean, if they're going to achieve that goal of shooting a high percentage from the floor, they can't do it as individuals.
All right.
Well, free throw is good from Little Jenny.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Davis with a screen on Payton. Cole the pass to Evans. Davis sets a screen. Evans kicks to Davis. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
4 makes on 4 tries. Everything's falling early. 100%. Can't do better than that.
And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans.
The numbers now for Nikola Vucevic. Over the last month, he has been spectacular. 4th in field goal percentage, and he's an elite glass eater, a factor inside among the top 10 in rebounds per game.
And he's such an efficient scorer. I mean, he understands the offense. He moves well without the ball. I love what he does out there offensively.
Here's Cole. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Bulls in Chicago. And so the ball out of bounds, Davis touched it last. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Pass to Little General. And Gordon over to help. Payton kicks to Vucevic. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Little General, that's good. Little General's got 6 points. New Orleans in the lead. Here's Cole. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Cole's got his first points of the night. The Magic have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. To the left side wing. The wide open look here for Vucevic. Solid as a rock from 20 feet away. The Pelicans have gotten all 5 of their shots to go down in the first quarter. Terrific start. Davis sets a screen. 8 feet away. A second chance effort. Kicks it out to Evans. Down low. Here's Marjanovic. Yes, and a nice assist from Evans.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And Greg, you know nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
And the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul. New Orleans leading by 4. Pass to Gordon. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
The Magic shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Cunningham's checked in. Fast break. Here come the Magic. And the basket by Payton.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
There's a good screen. Here's Marjanovic. 13 feet away. And it comes off the front of the rim.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Well, he's got to watch himself now.
The Magic trail by 7. So for New Orleans right now, Evans and Davis, the forward tandem. Norris Cole is out there with Johnson. And Davis sends it back. Johnson attacking. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
And so Anthony Davis nails both of them. For New Orleans, their last game, a loss to the Bulls.
Just not a disciplined performance defensively in that game, guys. A lot of silly fouls hurt them throughout.
I think lack of discipline is the right phrase, Greg. I mean, a lot of silly fouls, and they did that even when they were in foul trouble. Great unspoken communication between teammates leading to the nice assist and the easy score.
Oladipo outside. To the paint. Here's Little General. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two. Why don't we take this chance now to show you the most active wing defenders in the league? These are this season's steals leaders. At small forward, fourth Tyreke Evans.
And this is the set of guys that can do as much or more damage with their defense as they can with their offense. They know how to swoop in for a steal from anywhere on the floor.
Would be nice to find a steals chart to see where they're getting all their pilfers from. These are small forwards, though, who play 94 feet of defense.
Here's Cole. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. New Orleans moving the ball around. Offensive rebound. The Magic trail by 10. Here's Oladipo. Vucevic tips it back in. Vucevic has got his second bucket of the game to go.
A guy like him cannot be left alone around the hoop. If you do, it'll be buffet style all day long. Plenty of seconds right there.
Here's Cole. Dishes to Davis. Kicks it out to Evans. Here's Cole. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter.
And just another example, Kevin, of how they built this lead, just outworking.
Greg, that was definitely an effort play right there. You talk about that all the time, fighting to get proper position, then slamming home the putback.
Yeah, and if they can maintain this energy level, their lead will be safe.
The Magic making a switch here. Payton's checked in. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Heat delivered quite a performance. He ended up with 34 points, and he did some work at the line, drawing a lot of fouls and knocking down the free throws. This game of his was just a standout, all-around display of basketball. Coaches love to see that, Kevin.
And thank you, Doris. It was a performance that has to have their upcoming opponents terrified.
Yeah, I think they'll be a little afraid. I mean, anybody who saw that game has to still be in awe of what he was able to do. Just absolutely dominant.
Boy, I tell you, he was in such a rhythm and on a roll. He could have won that game all by himself.
And the first one drops.
No wasted trips at all.
The Magic trail by 4. There's the pass to Little General. The drive by Vucevic. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Yeah, he imposed his will on the defense that time. He was not going to be denied right there.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And the free throw, no good.
Looking at the numbers for Vucevic, he's got 10 points and 1 steal. The motor on this guy is amazing. Completely revved up. He's been everywhere today.
And it's hard to say which has influenced the game more, really, his offense or his D. I mean, take your pick.
Now here's Evans. He had an 18-point out. Oh!
And did you see the screen that was set for him? I mean, that was how he got to the hoop.
It was the classic screenplay. It won't show up in the box score, but that screen deserves an assist.
Absolutely, Kevin. I mean, that took the defender right out of the play.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor nicely at the top. Spacing.
An opponent field goal shooter. 8th in rebounding. And they're in the top 10 getting into the passing lanes and coming up with steals.
And go back to their top-notch defense. They just smother you and impose their will on you. A lot of nights it seems like teams don't even know what hit them.
Here's Evans following the score by Aaron Gordon. The three from Anderson. And Dante Cunningham gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Here's Jennings. Well, it's definitely within striking distance now.
Yeah, but they've got to make each possession count on both sides of the floor.
Gordon with a screen on Anderson. Stolen. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Cunningham gets the bucket. Cunningham's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, that's why they're on the lead. Aggressive play at both ends. Very nicely done there.
Absolutely. They make the steal, pay dividends instantly on the fast break.
For Orlando, they have gone 5 of 9 at the line.
At the line, shooting two.
And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for Vucevic.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
Evans with it. He has 6. It's stolen. Right wing. Pass to Gordon. Here's Little General, defended by Gordon. Orlando moving the ball around. Little General can't tie it up as that one's no good. New Orleans got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4.
2 minutes, less than 2 minutes.
Evans outside. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. Evans has got 8 points.
That was the third straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical. Be more aggressive.
The game's just far too easy right now when it comes to attacking the basket. They have got to do better.
The Magic trail by 4. 1:27 left to play here in the half. Little General the pass to Gordon. To the middle. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Some hang time on that rim. Puts a little whipped cream on that angel food cake there.
It's a tight ball game, and those displays of strength, Clark, can get one team rolling.
Agreed.
And also the other on its heels. Let's see how this one turns out.
There's the bucket. Good. Anderson's got 15 points.
They're starting to get a little triple happy. Falling in love with that three-pointer.
Starting to cast him up a bit too often here in the second.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Cunningham kicks to Evans. From downtown, can't get it to go. And Orlando the other way now. Pass to Little General. The shot's good on the assist by Jennings. 13 points for Freak.
You start hitting a few of those mid-range shots, and it can open up your whole game.
There's 21 seconds left to play in the first half. There's the pick. Anderson outside. Evans against Jennings. 4 on the shot clock. Fires from 18. And the shot is long.
The defense needs to play tight on him, and that's exactly what they did to force that miss. Well done.
And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And we are not going to halftime just yet. Officials signaling they are going to review the tape.
And the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing it up, and even before we look at the replay, I'm pretty sure he got that off in time.
Yeah, that's how it looked to me, and that's the call we should see here, but no harm in going back to the footage and making absolutely certain.
Good, gentlemen.
And they've overturned the call. The replay was conclusive, and that one's going to count.
And Kevin, an example of why it's good to have replay. I don't know what kind of impact it'll have on the final result, but you always want them to get every call right.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Pelicans lead by 1. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Some ground for you to make up, no doubt, here in the first half. What are the areas you need to improve on to get back even with them?
I think we just need to step our energy level up a little bit. We seem to be moving around like we were playing underwater in that first half. Second half, we need to come out with more urgency.
Good luck in the second half. Kevin, the visible...
the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters.
What a performance. Just look at the game for Anderson. He has 15 points, and free throws have been big for him today, with 6 points from the line.
And it's important, and you can tell that he understands that in terms of getting to the line.
Payton and Oladipo, the explosive backcourt pair. Gordon and Vucevic together in the post, and it's Little General in at the 3. So that's who Scott Skiles starts the second half with. Here's Cole, stolen by Gordon. Now Oladipo. Here's Little General. They grab their own miss. Here's Vucevic. Chance there to take the lead. Missing.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might well tell the story in this one.
And that should tilt things their way, no doubt. They've been winning on the backcourt.
So it's Orlando now. The Pelicans make their last shot.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think? Clark to the hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
Here's Gordon after the Magic pick up 2. And it's Evans missing.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down. That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
Now here's Davis. He's got 8. Down low. Here's Marjanovic. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. He's got 8.
Well, they certainly didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Yeah, and that's important because this game may ultimately come down to which team controls the paint in crunch time.
The Magic have converted 7 of 11 free throw attempts up to this point in the game.
At the line, shooting 2.
That free throw good from Little General.
What a game we've seen here for Little General. 18 points, and free throws have been big for him today, with 6 points from the line.
And it's important, and you can tell that he understands that in terms of getting to the line.
Now here's Gordon. He's got 5. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
And let's take a quick look now at some stats for Anthony Davis. The last 10 games, he has been on a heck of a run. He's getting around 20 points per, 10 rebounds, and 2.5 blocks. And not many players possess his kind of ability to protect the rim. I mean, you look at the block total, pretty remarkable.
Yeah, you know, we've seen drivers think they see a crease in the defense and then go for it, and then he shuts the door on them right away.
And so Anthony Davis nails both of them. Orlando's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Unloads from 13. And the basket by Gordon. Gordon's got the lead up to 1 now for the Magic. Clark, third quarter here, and 5 lead changes so far.
Yeah, it's really been a bit of a tug of war. Back and forth we go.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
Now here's Evans. 8 points for him. In the corner, it's Gordon. Loses the defender with the screen and drills the jumper. Gordon's got 7 points in the game.
Timeout on the court. Charge to Orlando. Fans, get ready for your Magic Dancers.
Now with a strong mix of perimeter and interior defense, these leading shot blockers among small forwards this past month have had a very good run at their own end of the court.
Challenge each and every shot.
Well, you'd think the energy they expend defensively would take away from their offense, but that's not the case. For most of them, a block leads to an easy basket or fuels their offense.
The Pelicans have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Scott Skiles said to his team. He said making sharp entry feeds, getting the ball into the post, and getting points on the low block is going to be critical the rest of the way. He also wants to see a patient offense, work for the shot, move the ball around, and as he told them, quote, if you don't see a good shot, find someone who does. Perhaps the rest of the second half will look different after those adjustments, Kevin.
Always great to hear from you, Doris.
Come on now, young fella. Watch out. You might bring that whole basket down on top of you.
I didn't think he was ever going to let go of the rim.
I tell you what, though, you might as well enjoy the moment. Make it last just a little longer.
And so here is New Orleans. After the Magic pick up 2. Davis setting the pick for Gordon. Inside. Up it goes, and the Magic lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Davis.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one. Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense, deterred them from those plans.
Neither side has relented a bit in this back-and-forth affair.
Well, 8 lead changes, Kevin, so far as the teams are battling it out here in the third.
And you can sense the energy in the building already as this game is starting to build towards having a terrific finish.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Ladies and gentlemen,
over these last 10 games on the Magic schedule, this is how they stack up right here. First in assist, second in field goal percentage. And the fast break points have come in bunches for them. Bushel baskets full. They're among the top 5 teams at scoring in transition.
And how about that assist rate? Great chemistry offensively, playing with one mind, if you will, all on the same page. That's special basketball we're witnessing here tonight.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Chandler's checked in, and DJ Augustine subbed in for Elfrid Payton. There's a screen. Evans kicks to Cole, and out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. Take a look at the Cavaliers. They've got their eye on the #1 seed as the season moves into the final stretch. Currently first place in the standings, and guys showing no signs of letting up. And of course, Orlando just way behind.
And when I look at Orlando, this season has to really become a wake-up call for them moving forward. If they didn't recognize before this year that they didn't have the talent to compete in this league, they sure as heck better recognize it now.
Well, I would certainly hope so. It's been hard to watch this team struggle as much as they have throughout most of this season.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Davis sets a screen. Evans attacking. Over in the corner, Cole. With some arc, it's stolen by Vucevic. Oladipo outside. That's good. Chandler's got 10 points in the game. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for Orlando?
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnover.
There's a good screen. Here's Marjanovic. He's guarded by Chandler. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Well, how about Anthony Davis in this one? He has 12 points, and he's produced 6 points from the free throw line. That's nice work.
And Clark, it'll definitely help their cause.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Davis. Fournier is checked in for Oladipo. He makes 1 of 2 that time.
And you can see that even though he ties the game up, disappointed he couldn't give him the lead.
Orlando moving the ball around. Little General the pass to Fournier. Here's Little General. He's guarded by Johnson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Anthony Davis grabs the miss.
And priority number one has got to be the finish, guys, not the fancy stuff.
13 feet away. The basket good off the assist from Evans. And that's 15 points for Anthony Davis. The Magic have gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. Inside, tries from 10. Breaks a big height bounce and goes in. Little General's got the game tied up here for the Magic.
Really hard to find fault with anything he's doing this quarter, at least at the offensive end.
Here's Marjanovic. Down low, Johnson. No good with the layup.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Down low, here's Vucevic, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And New Orleans gets called for the foul. He's made 2 of his 3 attempted tonight.
He's hit his free throws at a pretty good clip this year, 77%.
First free throw is good. Brandon Jennings, he's checked in for Orlando. Ryan Anderson, he's checked in for New Orleans. Cunningham comes in for Tyreke Evans.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
Now here's Johnson. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. The 3. Orlando grabs the miss. Up next for them is the Pacers in Indianapolis. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. Little General the pass to Chandler. Stolen by Anderson. Johnson with it. And Jennings picks him up defensively. Davis sets a screen. Johnson dishes to Cole. No good. Great D that time from Jennings. Orlando leading. And there's the pass to Little General. Inside, knocks it loose. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. That one on Davis.
That's his second personal foul. At the line, shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. The Magic making a switch here. Gordon's checked in. And a change for the Pelicans. Ashik's checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And so it's New Orleans with it. Trailing by 4. The feed to Cole. Great D that time from Vucevic.
All the defender had to do there was just stay close to him, and he did.
The dish to Fournier. Passes it to Little General. Sinks that one from the post. Little General's got 16 here in the second half.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Feeds to Johnson. He kicks to Cole. Anderson outside. 3 on the clock. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
That's good. 33 points for Freak.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat you from deep.
And Cole kicks to Cunningham. He dishes it to Anderson to stop the drought. Jump shot is good. Anderson's got 17 now.
Just couldn't get a hand in the face on that one.
That's using what you got. He's got a height advantage, put it to good use there, and got himself a clean look.
Now here's Gordon. He's got 7, and the shot is good. Little General's got the lead. Back up to 8 now for the Magic.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Johnson, a wide open look, hits the jumper in space. Johnson's got his second basket.
You know, I don't think it's ever too late to make a sweet dime. I mean, even if you're halfway through your shot, you might find a better one for a teammate.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And, Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
Here's Johnson following the bucket by Orlando. And Asha kicks to Johnson. Connects from three-point range. Johnson's got his third bucket of the night. Outside Jennings. And that's not going to go. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both. All right, the fourth quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one so far with both sides coming to play. Pelicans trail by 5. So for New Orleans right now, Gordon the off guard with Evans at the 3. Then it's Anthony Davis. Then it's Norris Cole. And the foul called on Freak. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game.
Yeah, he'll make the walk of shame back to the bench. He gets to watch.
So we see the Pelicans get the win here. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it.
Tyreek, obviously.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now let's move on to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Anthony Davis. No matter what they threw at him during the second half, it seemed like he had the answer and was able to find all the shots he wanted.
The one thing you know about Davis is that he's always going to play with an insane amount of energy. It's always full.
And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a good night, everybody.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson, and it is my pleasure to be with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, we'll be watching the Indiana Pacers playing against the Orlando Magic. Well, for Orlando, they need some wins to start adding up here in a hurry. More or less half the season behind us, and they are still struggling to prove they can contend. There are a lot of really exciting players in Orlando, some freakish athletes to say the least. Which Magic player would you say, Kenny, is the most exciting to watch?
Ooh, most exciting? But most intriguing I'm waiting to see probably is Aaron Gordon. You know, he didn't get a lot of chances last season, but he showed he could be a load and have a handful of athletic plays that will get you on our show on 2K Sports.
That's a good choice, Kenny, but I'm going to go with my main man, Victor Oladipo. He's slowly growing.
The crowd has assembled in Indianapolis, Indiana, looking for a Pacers win today. And we've got it for you right here on 2K Sports. Last game for the Pacers, a loss to Sacramento. They battled and battled, but could not pull it off at the end. Guys losing by just a single point.
And really, I thought what was the difference in that game? Offensive rebounding, or the lack thereof. A lot of one-and-dones in that game.
Yeah, offensive rebounding to me is all about heart, the willingness to get in there and mix it up, do your work early, get to that inside position. And I didn't see any of that fight from them.
A look at the starting group for the Magic. The backcourt is Payton and Oladipo. Gordon and Vucevic together in the post. And it's Little General in at the 3.
Always nice to get the first lead of the game.
Yeah, I agree with you there because it, to me, is just much more comforting to play from the front than to be battling from behind.
Now here's Payton, picked by Vucevic. Payton outside. To the paint, here's Little General, and there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
The Magic shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. Both free throws good from Little General.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
George with the ball. Now defended by the Little General. The drive by Ellis. That's good from Allen on the assist by Ellis.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Payton kicks to Gordon. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Dishes it to Vucevic, and Allen with the block. We play just over a minute here in the first. Nobody near George. No good on the 3. And so here's Orlando. It's a 3-point game. The Pacers beat them last time when these two teams met in Indiana.
And really just a bad loss. No other way to put it. I mean, they maybe overlooked some of the bench players because those reserves got loose offensively.
I agree with you. I mean, the points off the bench, that disparity was decisive. You've got to have all hands on deck for this one.
Now, here is Hill. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game.
Not good shot selection, long range, and a defender all up in your jersey.
And, you know, that's just the kind of defensive work he's known for. I mean, he can take that shot away from you and does it more times than not.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
I was able to speak with Frank Vogel for a minute. They've had success against this team, winning their one matchup of the season, but he's not getting complacent, and his first order of business has been readying them to score against such a tough shot-blocking presence inside. He said in a game like this, you can't turn down good perimeter looks. We've got to be aggressive getting to our looks and try to track down our misses. Guys, let's see how it works.
Wonderful, Doris. Thanks for the report.
You know, I think he's right to be concerned about the defense they're going up against today. I mean, it's going to take some creativity for them on offense to be able to score consistently.
I think that's their primary concern. I mean, they'd be fooling themselves if they said scoring against this D is going to be easy.
Here's Little General. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. 6 points for Freak.
I like the way they're working the ball inside because when you do that, you get higher percentage shots and typically good things happen.
And George, here we go. Goes back up. And Turner with the lay-in. Turner's got his second bucket tonight.
And the defense just gets caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance opportunity.
You know, that just can't happen. They need much more effort than that on the glass.
Jeez, maybe he was trying to show off or something right there.
Is that what you think?
Absolutely.
Instead, it had the opposite effect. He looked foolish.
Now Payton. Paul George missing from long range. Here's Little General. Bank shot. No good.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Here's Hill. Connects on the foul line jumper. Hill's got his first points in this one.
The easiest way to do it sometimes is with the bounce pass.
Payton dishes to Oladipo. Gordon with the screen for Oladipo. Little General, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. That one on George. For Orlando, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
Guys, that says a lot about the poise of this team. I mean, they've been so calm, cool, and consistent at the stripe this year. I mean, that's impressive.
C.J. Miles, he's checked in for Indiana. Ellis, the pass to Hill. Kicks it to Allen. Hill, a screen on Gordon. He got right to the cup using that screen.
I tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
It really has, and they've created a lot of high percentage shots in the paint here already. Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Hill kicks to Ellis. Pass to Miles. There's the triple. Kept alive by Indiana, and it's Turner finishing it off.
This guy is a beast on the board.
And when he gets those second chance points, GA, he does not waste one of them.
And you know what? It's always going to be a powerhouse finish with him. We know that for sure. It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Hill with it. There's the screen. Just 5 to shoot. From deep. Rebound by the Magic. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
And hard to say whether it was the game plan defensively that let them down or just the inability to really bring the fire on that side of the ball.
And guys, it was a bit befuddling to me as to why they stuck with it. I mean, they dug themselves a hole and couldn't find the tweaks they needed to get out of it.
Now Ellis. George Hill missing on the 3. Shots good by Ellis.
And they've done the job on the offensive glass.
I like the activity there, keeping the ball alive and creating some second chance buckets.
Here we go, Pacers fans.
Some changes for Indiana. Maheen is checked in for Turner. Hill comes in for LeBron. The Magic trail by 5. This is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. Little General in at the 3. Fournier out there with Napier. And it's Vucevic and it's Chandler in at the 4. Hill left side. Shot from 12. No good. That's miss number 2. He's 1 for 3. Magic shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Here's Little General. Good, and it's Napier with the assist that time. And that's 12 points for Freak. Indiana leading by 3. Outside Hill. Here's George. Shot is off. So Orlando will take it the other way. Out left to the wing. Here's Little General. And that one's on target from the wing. Little General's got 14.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
In the corner, George with it. Hill sets the screen for George. Shot is good off the back rim and in. And the Pacers lead by 3.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think? Clark to the hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
Count the bucket.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
Vucevic against Hill. And it's Vucevic missing.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
It's up a 3. Hill, no good. The Magic trail by 4. And there's the pass to Little General. His 3-pointers off the mark. The Pacers have gone 2 of 5 in the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Hill, no good. The Magic have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Chandler is screen, pass to Little General. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
The Pacers making a switch here. Turner's checked in. Victor Oladipo, he's checked in for Orlando. Elfrid Payton comes in for Nathan. And George, here we go. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. George has got his second bucket of the night.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
Some hang time on that rim puts a little whipped cream on that angel food cake there.
It's a tight ball game, and those displays of strength, Clark, can get one team rolling.
Agreed.
And also the other on its heels. Let's see how this one turns out.
Stuckey can't get it to go.
Oh, that's got to be deflating and disappointing to miss a wide-open shot like that right in your wheelhouse.
Chandler's shot, good.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. The defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Guys, they are getting exposed in terms of their low-post defense.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Pelicans got the job done. He had 37 points, and there weren't too many shots that didn't fall for him. Really efficient night from the field. Numbers like that make you anxious to see what he can do next time out.
Thanks, Doris, for revisiting what was an astounding performance.
Yeah, that's certainly one that we'll be talking about here for a long time.
I say it would make it to his greatest hit spot. No doubt about it.
It's back to Hill, all alone. The shot's good on the assist by George. And the Pacers lead by 4.
Heads-up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
It's deflected. Stolen by George. Payton against Hill. Turner with a screen for Hill. Shot clock at 6. Again, missing Hill.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there, and I'm sure he appreciated it.
No good from Little General. Indiana leading by 4. Here's George. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. George has got 6.
And how does he get that one to go? No idea.
I don't have an idea either. A little heat check there, but yep, he's still cooking, and Greg, he's cooking with gas.
Gordon's checked in for Orlando. At the elbow, Vucevic. Pass to Little General. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Payton dishes to Vucevic. And that one hits back iron.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
An excellent display of passing out there, fellas. I mean, 8 of their last 10 points have been assisted on.
And they just keep finding the open man.
They recover it. Payton kicks to Vucevic. They need this. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Indiana?
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
Mahimi's checked in for Indiana. Ellis comes in for Rodney Stuckey. Hill against Payton. Turner with a screen on Payton. It's George on the wing. They get it back. Kicks it out to Ellis. No good from outside. The Magic trail by 6. Over to the left wing. Vucevic with it. George picks him up. The pass to Little General. Payton in the corner. 6 to shoot. To the middle. Here's Little General. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Little General's got 12 now in this quarter. Pacers leading by 4. There's a screen. Fading against Hill. He kicks to Turner. Outside Hill. And that's collected by the Little General.
Well, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
And Vucevic kicks to Oladipo. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
George passes to Ellis. That's good. Ellis has got 10 points.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
Here's Little General, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
Boy, he picked him out brilliantly with that feed inside.
Indiana's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Ellis dishes to Mahinmi. Outside Hill. And Ellis the bucket on the assist by Hill. Hill's got 4 assists now tonight.
In the first, he had trouble hitting with any consistency. But here in the second, he's turned it around.
No good from Little General.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Shoots from the high post, and the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul. C.J. Miles, he's checked in for George. Then for the Magic, Augustine comes in for Oladipo, and it's Jennings in for Payton. Coach is liking Clark what he's seeing from his offense.
And shoot, why wouldn't he? I mean, guys, they're filling it up with ease, executing, getting quality shots. I mean, this is fun to watch.
And, guys, they put the defense on the defensive.
His first shot coming late. Can't get it to go. Great D that time from Vucevic. The Magic trail by 6. Pass to Little General. 1:36 left to play in the first half. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
He's not necessarily a strong inside presence, but he needs to polish those chances off. You know, that's a case there, Kevin, of him making a pass to a spot, and then he let his teammate run right into it. Well executed.
Shoots from 12, and he gets the jumper to drop. Little General's got 26 points.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
They set the pick. Outside Hill. Out to the wing. And here's Miles outside. Rebounded by Vucevic.
And he made sure not to just draw the foul. That was good defense out on the perimeter.
Very good. He's a thinking man's defender. Knows how to bother even the best shooters without being overly aggressive.
On the wing, Turner. Vucevic defending. And the shot is good. Turner's got the lead up to 8 now for the Pacers.
You love it when a big man has those soft hands. Rarely any problem converting that close to the rim.
And a fast break now for the Pacers. That pushes it to double digits. That's now 8 points for Hill.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react.
We need to calm down. We're taking too many shots early in the clock.
Jordan Hill, he's checked in for Indiana. And a switcher also for
Throw down inside, they run some pick and roll.
And so we wrap up the first half. Indiana out in front as they end the second quarter.
Well, the offense has obviously been a struggle. What do you think you can do better to make up ground on them?
We just have to wait for the right shot, really. We want to get even with them, but too often we're trying to do it all in one trip. We stay patient, keep waiting for that can't-miss shot. Yeah, we'll be all right.
Thank you for your time. This one far from over, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for the third quarter of basketball.
All right, we've got some work to do, but it's not too late. Let's put our stamp on the second half. Now, a few things. First thing, let's go easy on the three-point attempts. We've been cold, and it's not doing us any good to keep taking a shot that we can't hit. Full credit also for the work you've done in getting to the free throw line. That's really paid off for us so far. And the play that's going to get things rolling for us in the second half is the pick and roll. It might be the oldest trick in the book, but it's also the best. Let's go to it straight away. We're facing a team that does a lot of things well. No surprise they gave us problems in the first half. Now it's our turn to show them what we do well.
And now the third quarter about to get going. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
And the defense was soft in that first half, and he took advantage every chance he could. And boy, was he throwing it down hard.
Yes, sir. He has had too many uncontested runs to the hoop. But even if a defender's gotten there, it's been posterized time.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up for the second half. On the court right now for the Pacers. George Hill out there with Ellis. Then there's Allen. Then it's Paul George. And it's Turner in at the 5 down low.
Two shots.
And George drops them both. The Magic trail by 12. Here's Payton. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Little General the pass to Gordon. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
Pacers leading by 10. Now Hill. Screen by Ellis. Hill up top, covered by Payton. Over in the corner, Ellis. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Hill's got 6 assists here tonight.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
That free throw good from Little General.
All right. Stay on him.
Both free throws good from Little General. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
Excellent display of team play.
And guys, shot A comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operator.
Shot A. I like that, Greg. Some good numbers for Ellis. He has 15 points, and he's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of three-pointers.
And you know what? The defenders have that in the back of their minds now. They'll be on him a little tighter.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line. The Magic trail by 12 to the right side. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. That's good.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
And George, here we go. Here's Allen. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Payton passes to Little General. Here's Gordon. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Indiana leading by 10. And George kicks to Hill. Ellis outside. Indiana moving it around. George against Gordon. Just 5 on the clock. Pacers have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8. That free throw good from Ellis. He's off on the second.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Passes it to Little General. Tries to save it. Payton with the ball. George picks him up. Oladipo. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Payton's got his 7th assist in the game.
Well, I tell you what, that was a heck of a shot, Kevin, from Victor Oladipo.
Patience. Patience. Taking early threes is leading to long
33 points a game, 5 assists and 4 rebounds. With him, you get so much, but his ability to lead the way with his scoring, probably his best attribute.
An offensive powerhouse. He can just beat you in so many ways. Got to give it up for him. Much love.
Outside, George. And here is Ellis. 17 points in the game. 5 on the clock. Hill has the open look. Connects from three-point range. Hill's got 11 points.
A little bit of a defensive breakdown there. He's not the guy you want to leave open on the perimeter. You've got to stay attached to him.
No good from Little General.
Not the best shot right there with a good defender draped all over you.
I agree with you. I mean, not the shot they were hoping for, but he can really cause problems with his defense.
And up the court come the Magic on the break. Here's Payton. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Well, they need those kinds of plays right now. I mean, smart defense generating some offense.
And really, Clark, that's the way you get yourself back into the game. Key stops and then try to get out in transition for some easy ones.
Oladipo against Ellis. And Turner the bucket on the assist from Monte Ellis. And that's 11 points for Miles Turner.
Superb playmaking from Monte Ellis. That dish was right on time.
And really nothing like a good old-fashioned throwdown to get a team going.
And Greg, they do need to get going. They wouldn't mind, shaving a couple more points off that lead right away.
Well, if the defense keeps giving up easy baskets like that, it won't be a lead for long.
Foot shot on the way. And the shot no good, a bit short. And they will call over the back on the play.
Yeah, he looked clumsy on that one. He was not going to get away with that.
Yeah, he climbed all over him. I mean, there's a picture of that one in the officiating manual. So, clear, easy call.
Rodney Stuckey's checked in for Monte Ellis. Orlando also making some changes. Chandler's checked in, and Shabazz Napier subbed in for Elfrid Payton. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Pacers.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
Adding on to that, you look at their block totals tonight, and you see how feisty they've been on the defensive end this game.
And Indiana making a change here. Mahimi's checked in. Now here is Hill. 14 points for him. Stuckey can't get it to go.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
The shot's good from Little General.
An extremely efficient and productive game for him. But again, he's not going to be able to do it all by himself.
Hill with it. In the corner, George with it. Indiana again missing.
And he made sure not to just draw the foul. That was good defense out on the perimeter.
Very good. He's a thinking man's defender. Knows how to bother even the best shooters without being overly aggressive.
And the players on your screen now have been experts with the ball in their hands for the last 10 games, leading the small forward position in assists. 5th on the list, Freak.
The passes we've seen some of these guys make from the wing, just outstanding, truly gifted distributors.
I tell you what, you could put the isolated cam on these guys and you would notice how flawlessly they execute those entry passes. They create so many easy baskets in the low post because of how on time and on target those feeds are.
Pick up by Hill. Floats one up, and it's good on the way up. George has got the lead up to 13 now for Indiana.
Guys, that time he went for the fancy finish for us there, man. That was sweet.
Stuckey outside. No good. Great D that time from Jennings. The Magic trail by 13. Feeds it to Fournier. Jennings passes to Little General. Hill pulls it in. Hill's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Hill with it. And Jennings picks him up defensively. Hill against Jennings. Hill dishes to Stuckey. Lets it go from deep, and it's Hill. That time the assist by Stuckey. And that's how 17 points for Hill.
Add another triple to their second half total.
They came out of the break just dropping bombs and just not letting up at all. Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand.
There's the pick. Great D that time from Jennings.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Here's Little General. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Little General's got 38 points.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Here's Hill. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. And the Pacers lead by 14.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
Jennings passes to Little General. Shot from 12. Pacers with the rebound. George has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Hill. It's good. That's 8 baskets for him now. 8 for 15 shooting.
They haven't been as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. They're playing smart with the lead. I like that. They're being very selective and deliberate in their offense. That's a good strategy when you're on top.
No good from Little General.
You know what? Those are shots you just hate to miss when you get those kinds of bunnies on a possession.
Hill kicks to Mahimi. Right side George. Shoots from 12. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. George has got 18 points.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
Vucevic to the pass to Little General.
Make it 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right, Kevin?
Yeah, that's right. You got it. And he was ultra safe with that dunk.
No reason not to be.
And guys, as he should be. Remove all doubt on that attack.
There's a screen. Stuckey outside. The dish now to George. 6 on the shot clock. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
The shot by Chandler, wide open. It's hauled in by Paul George.
High-quality shot, just a little off there with the release.
And, Greg, that has him S-H-H-E, shaking his head. Tough miss that time.
Clark. Jennings dishes to Chandler. And the wide open shot from Stuckey. The shot's good on the assist by George. That's 12 points for Rodney Stuckey. No good on the buzzer beater. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. It's the Pacers. And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the 4th. Some changes for Indiana. Turner comes in for Hill, and George is subbed in for Hill. Orlando also making some changes. Little General, he's checked in for Evan Fournier, and it's Elfrid Payton in for Oladipo. On the court for Orlando, Gordon and Vucevic together in the post. Payton is out there with DJ Augustine, and it's Little General in at the 3, the small forward. And that one's good, Ellis.
There's been a huge discrepancy between these teams in their effectiveness from the three-point line.
It has been pronounced, no doubt about it. Definitely a big factor to this point in the game.
Fantastic dunk, and he decided to hang around up there for a while, Kevin.
Well, maybe, he didn't want to land awkwardly. I don't know.
Oh, guys, come on. He's up there posing. He's posing for the photographers. That's all that's about.
And George kicks to Allen. Vucevic with the rebound. Vucevic has got 7 rebounds in the game. To the inside, Little General, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
There's the feed to Miles. To the inside. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
No slowing him down, just some incredible numbers for Turner. He has 11 points, and what a force on the board, taking over on the glass.
Just get out of the way, guys. He is throwing his body all around in that paint.
The Pacers making a switch here. Hill's checked in, and a change for the Magic. Dedmon's checked in, and so he's able to get 1 of 2. Orlando's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. From 12 feet out, and misses it off the right side of the rim.
A little ambitious on that possession, trying to hit a shot in the face of that defensive pressure.
Outside, George, the 11-footer. Indiana again missing.
And that's a well-contested shot.
Well, we've seen him before. He does not allow you to just get easy baskets. He's always going to make you work for it. That makes it 10 of their last 12 points coming from inside the painted area.
And really something that the defense has to address.
Ellis goes in. Second shot opportunity. Allen, that's good.
And guys, that kind of sums it up right there. I mean, one team getting after it, hustling the rebounds, the putbacks. The other team just a step slow.
Puts it up from 12. Excellent D there from George.
And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, Greg, making every shot a hard one, even the shots in close.
Back to Ellis. That ball's nice feed that time from George. George has got his 5th assist in this one. Here's Little General on the wing, Gordon. Here's Little General, and count it. 2 points with a chance for 1 more at the free throw line.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
The Magic making a switch here. Vucevic is checked in. Screen by Ellis. Turner with a screen on Payton. They double him with Vucevic. Nobody near Allen. And there are the Pacers with another bucket.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
The pass to Little General. Shot by Gordon, wide open. And they cash in right away with the quick shot.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Hill passes to Ellis. Allen with the screen for Ellis. He dishes it to George. George double teamed. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Beyond the arc. Orlando grabs the miss. Little General's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done.
You know what? His finishing ability, not really at the level that you would expect from a pro, but he's going to have to start playing with more force.
Here's Augustine. It's hauled in by George. George has got 6 rebounds here tonight. The kick out to Hill. Indiana moving it around. Outside, George. Stolen by Gordon. Here's Little General. He feeds it to Vucevic. Shoots from 12. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Really nice work inside there. He'll always give you a battle on the interior, guys.
Timeout charge to the Pacers.
We're playing too much on the perimeter.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what Scott Skiles was going over with his team. Offensively, he'd like to see them get the ball into the post as often as possible. That's where he thinks their biggest advantage lies. He also wants his players putting pressure on the defense with early offense, lots of shots, and an aggressive approach in general whenever they've got the ball. A few late-on-the-fly adjustments as the situation gets more desperate for them. It's going to be a tough hill to climb, guys.
Thank you, Doris.
He's their go-to guy, and when he shoots the ball like he has today, that's what the scoreboard usually looks like.
And the basket by Gordon.
Just a positive force right now for these guys, and though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Hill kicks to Ellis. Dishes it to Turner. Pass to George. To the paint. It's tipped. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here.
Well, close to picking that one off.
Still a nice play to make sure that pass didn't reach its target.
Just 5 on the clock. And Turner kicks to Hill. Payton with some nice D.
And that's a well-contested shot.
Well, we've seen him before. He does not allow you to just get easy baskets. He's always going to make you work for it.
They set the pick. At the top of the key, Gordon. It's rebounded by Indiana. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Ellis kicks to Allen. Hill against Oladipo. Ellis outside. Goes up the baseline. Rebounded by the Little General. Little General's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Gordon, the pass to Little General. The shot is off.
I tell you what, he'll get some of those hustle points if he keeps boxing out like that.
Ellis outside. 1:44 left in the fourth. It's back to Hill. It's hauled in by Gordon. The Magic trail by 19. Here's Little General trying to find Vucevic. Gets it to him, and he converts the layup. Vucevic has got 7 points here in this quarter.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Indiana.
Their superior ball handling won it for Amir Clark.
Well, Kevin, when you squeeze the orange, you get more shot opportunities, and that's always a good thing.
And so all the hard work here tonight converted into a tally in the win column. It'll be number 26 on the year.
And they've taken control of the season series. This brings them to 2-0 with 1 game left against this squad.
And believe you me, they'll be gunning for the sweep in that third meeting.
And as we've come to expect, another big game tonight and an impressive exhibit for Paul George.
So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
Yeah, they were the superior team in every department, in every category to me, Kevin. I know their fans love that one.
Well, Paul, it seems you...
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin, and now let's move on to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, George Hill. He came out of the locker room at halftime and was immediately on fire. That third quarter was his, and he did. And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure. For Kenny the Jet Smith, for Shaquille O'Neal, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a great night.